Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this episode, let's take a look at the best classic ground warfare wargames released in 2024. And if you like to get any of these games, I will leave affiliate links in description that you can use to treat yourself and support the channel at the same time. Let's start with France 40's second edition. It offers two distinct games, Sickle Cut and Dynamo, each with its own full-scale map. Both scenarios underwent extensive playtesting to ensure improved balance compared to the original edition. The second edition brings significant enhancements to the original game. Key rule upgrades have been made to extended movement, combat, advances after combat, breakthrough combat, and defense. Additionally, the update includes new units and adjustments to the existing ones to better reflect the historical order. The Dynamo map now features new minor cities, added roads, and fortified hacks for increased strength. Rebel Fury game allows you to take on the role of the army commander and maneuver your forces, overflank the enemy, concentrate your troops to decisive attacks, and strategically allocate your artillery. Units are represented at an infantry and cavalry division scale, and the game introduces an innovative zone control mechanics that determines units' formations based on their proximity to the enemy forces, allowing for dynamic and historically inspired tactics in a streamlined and accessible format. Last Gamble, The Ardennes Offensive, December 1944. Design Signed Edition. It is an amazing game about the Battle of Bulge with 2 miles per hex scale, battalion and regiment units, and 2 turns per day, one for night and one for day, that impact both movement and combat. Amazing game that incorporates several unique elements, like for example V1 weapons, weather effects on combat and zones of control, and the challenge to bring discovery. The innovative morale system is joined by retained armor superiority mechanics from the original game, enhanced combat arm strategies, and revamped artillery effects. Panzer North Africa. It is the latest game in the Panzer series. In this standalone game, players take command on German, Italian or British armored formations, recreating key battles in the North Africa desert between mid-1940 and late 1942. The game offers platoon to battalion level formation engagements for vehicles, towed guns and aircraft, but infantry units are scaled as squads, half squads and sections, including their assigned weapons. The game includes 6 double-sided geomorphic map boards with terrain overlays, allowing battlefield customization, and cheat-based command system ensures fast-paced gameplay. Very cool game. Stalingrad Roads, Battle on the Edge of the Abyss. It's a two-player wargame that simulates the Soviet encirclement and eventual defeat of Axis forces besieging Stalingrad during the winter of the 1942-43. The game features 4 main scenarios, including a comprehensive campaign that starts with Operation Uranus and concludes with von Manstein's counter-offensive. As the third installment in the series, it introduces new features like, for example, compulsory offensives and potential loss of Soviet momentum, staff corps reserves, German superiority rules, and others. While it shares core elements with the traditional hex and counter wargames, the game also offers distinctive features like, for example, unpredictable weather effects, the absence of zones of control during the movement, and the critical role of nearby HQs in maintaining unit supply. Axis and Allies, North Africa. Old good casual wargame. As the title is well known, I will mention only what's new in this edition. Axis and Allies North Africa features 2 scenarios, Rommel's Last Push and Operation Torch. The first one is a 14-round campaign that features German operations when Desert Fox shocked the world with his Africa course and Italian advances to Tobruk and the gates of Cairo. On the other hand, Operation Torch offers an 8-round game where the Americans finally arrive in November 1942, squeezing the Axis from the two directions back to their last holdouts in Tunisia. Shiloh, the First Day. It is the board game about the major early battle of the American Civil War fought in southeast Tennessee with a surprise Confederate attack and initial gains, and later Union reinforcements and counterattack. Worth to mention that casualties of this battle were tremendous. 23,000 killed, wounded and missing in just 2 days. It's staggering. The game comprises 7 scenarios and 4 maps, where one of them is specially made for small scale and quick gameplay. I think it is a nice refreshment in this list and wonderful game for those who love American Civil War games. Traces of Hubris. It's a 2-player game that simulates a German summer offensive in southern Russia during the second half of 1942 with the goal to cut the Volga at Stalingrad and capture the Caucasus oil fields. The Axis player must eliminate the Soviet forces and break their lines in order to reach his objective, but Soviet player must do everything to defend land and hold until gets a chance to strike back. The Battle of Khalkhin Gol. The game covers the World War II border clash between Japan and the USSR at the very dawn of World War II. And this nice hex and counter game spanning 2 to 4 hours with medium complexity unfolds a captivating narrative where dynamic variabilities coupled with randomized cards ensures unparalleled replayability. Really great game. Although probably this part of World War II isn't well known, I found this game very well thought through, well crafted, but most amazing is the game board scale itself. It allows you to play over very detailed battlefields. Undoubtedly, it is a valuable addition to any World War II wargame collection. Write in the comments your opinion about these games and do not hesitate to suggest other cool titles. In one of the next episodes we will take a look at the amphibious assaults, special operations and modern warfare wargames. If you found this video useful, give it a like, and that's it for today. Thank you for watching, have fun playing these wonderful games and stay tuned for the next episode.